What a fantastic day to pump some iron. Right, here we go, shoulders today. And it didn't work out how I wanted. I thought I was going to be training with my mate this morning, but I had a few personal phone calls to make or answer to. So here I am back on my own. I'd love to be doing it with Chunk this morning, but never worked out that way, but never mind. So today, we start with a press, just warming up. But this isn't a normal press. Look at this beast of a handle, look at that. Handmade that was, handmade. The guy from a previous gym, he made it for us. It's a great thing, You've got a neutral grip, as I call it there. So your hands are there, neutral grip. And it's great for my shoulders, doesn't put any strain. Because over the years, your rotator cuffs get a good hammering. So just warming up as normal, getting in the groove. This is going to pack the mass on your shoulders. Right, let's get some fives on first. What's going on, mate? The hardest thing with this is just getting the weights on at the right time, so you've got to balance this. Because this is on a beautiful stand. Look at that stand. I don't know if you can see it, look. That stand. It's the little things at Dino's gym. What a difference. That's a beautiful stand, that is. And it's just perfect for your shoulders. So, right then, here we go. First set. Yeah, this stand's just perfect. If you're doing a barbell curl, you can drop it down onto there. Look at that. There we go. So, right. Just getting the blood in the muscle. Here we go. Let's get the blood in the muscle. Yeah, so I was looking forward to training with Chunk this morning. But, yeah, you never know things are going to pan out, so I never take it as a negative. Just had a few personal things to sort out. And then I'll use that frustration in this workout. So I'm in the groove there now. I know exactly which way my hands are going. I know where it's feeling. Let's throw some 10s on, see where I am with some 10s. Love these old 5s, look at them. Great old 5s, no label. God knows where they've got them from. Right, this is going to be hard. Getting the 10s on. And at Dino's, if you mess up and the weights drop on the floor or wherever, the lads let you know about it and make sure you have a good chair. So, right, have a quick sip of a drink. It's still warm in the UK at the moment, so you got to keep yourself, get the fluids in there. I've had some water, I've had a cup of tea, obviously, and I broke my cup yesterday. I have to confess, my Dorian Yates cup is no more. Right, hold on. I've just been told by my partner I'm not in, what do you call it? What's going on? Can you tell me what?
It's cutting some of your head off.
Oh, right. It was cutting some of my head off, so. Okay, so. Anyway, I was just saying, yeah, I broke my mug yesterday, my Dorian Yates mug. So I'm going to have to look. I've got plenty more in my cupboard to bring out. So I'll have a cup of tea. So I've had a cup of tea before I start. Here we go. Come on in. First set, Dina. First set. Here we go. First set. Woo! Now normally I'd wear a belt. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Head under it, slow. Head under. 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 2. One more. And one more. Nice. Yeah, this is a great compound exercise. Any military press, you press behind necks. Anything that's going to pack some muscle on my shoulders at my age is a great exercise. And this exercise, because of the neutral grip, really helps me take the strain off my rotator cuff. And what I mean by a neutral grip is that there, having my hand in that position there. So instead of like a bar like that, but it puts more stress on my shoulders. Having my hands that way in a neutral grip really takes a lot of stress off my rotator cuffs. Right, strike from a different angle out the way. Here we go. See if I'm on this one now. You can see in the mirror this time. Right, you can see in the mirror this time, so I'm just going to put some 5s on. Here we go. Let's get some 5s on. You've got to be careful when you load the weights on this bar. It's dead in the middle, otherwise if it goes over, like I said, all the lads love that in the gym and they'll be cheering. Right, here we go. This is going to be a hard set for me. You know, be nice when you get a couple of 20s on there. It looks great when you get a great set of 20s on the end of these bars. It's not a heavy bar. It's not a heavy bar at all. But it certainly won't be taking any prisoners. Here we go. Come on, Dina. Here we go, mate. Here we go. Yeah. You won't be in this. Here we go. You can get my elbows if you want to, Rick. Give me a couple. Come on. I won't get you on it. Here we go.
Go on, Dino.
Give me.
Push.
And 3, mate.
Champion. Go on, Dino. Go on, Dino. And again.
One more, mate.
Go on then, let's go. Go on, Dino.
Come on, Kurt. Nice. And that's the beauty of this place. The lads who've been around me all these times, always supporting each other. So that's what it's all about. Cheers to that, Kurt. Here we go, last set then. Just show it from a different angle. Same again, neutral grip. Here we go. Get the bar. Let's move the bar back a little bit so get me in a bit more. Not that you want to see my ugly mush. And that's the beauty of Dino's. You know, somebody will come and help you. Here we go, so I'm going to get that to there. Here we go, come on, Dino. Come on, mate. And 4. And 5. And 2, I've got 2. Come on, I've got all lads behind me now, I've got to do this. One more. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell. Oh, amazing what you can do when you know the lads behind you. Hey, can't let yourself down over them. So that's me pressing done. On to the next old school exercise. Now 9 times out of 10, I'll use lateral raises, either seated or standing. But I want to introduce you to this machine, the Gym 80, there we go. Seated lateral machine. Now West Germany, before the wall came down, and these original Gym 80 machines are absolutely fantastic. Look at the pulley on that. Look at the pulley. They're belt driven, so it runs smooth. And this is all original. That's the original belt from 1979. The cam system's fantastic. Pulleys inside there, still minced, look. And it runs so smooth. And it sits you right in there, as I call it, sits you in the pocket. But yeah, what a great machine. Look. You know, you can see all the sweat and at the top there, and even sorry to say, the bite marks where the lads have bit it when the going gets tough. But what a great machine. So let's try this original Gym 80 seated lateral raise machine and see how we get on with this. So fucking brilliant. It is absolutely brilliant. The only thing we've changed there is those pads there, because they were worn. It was just metal on metal then, and that's too hard. Right, so let's get this set up. Let's get a first set done. Right, here we go. And like most things German, whether it's a car, not the football team, they seem to make things really well. So you've got to set the seat so your shoulders are in line with the pivot points there. So important. So I'll just give that just a touch higher. If you're a short arse like me, you've got to keep adjusting stuff. Lean against the pad and put the back of your hand on the pad there, the back of your hand on the pad there. Lean forward, and from there, it's only a small range of motion. You don't want to get too far over the top. So from there, don't let the weights touch. And you can really overemphasize the negative on this, really overemphasize the negative and power up and overemphasize the negative. You can't do that so much with dumbbells. And this, like I said to you, the Germans make fabulous engineering, and this is a great machine. There you go. I couldn't even feel it after doing the press. This is for the lateral head. Now you can never be too wide, so I've done some pressing to get the mass. I've done this for the lateral head because you can never be so wide. There we go. Okay, now I might get one more plate. And the lateral head, that's this bit here, this bit on the side here. You can never be too wide. No one's ever said to me, oh, that bloke's too wide on stage, ever, ever, ever. Right, here we go, second set, first set proper. So I'm in the groove now. I'm just gonna put a weight on there so I know what's coming. This is the hardest thing at Dino's. Everything's so tight, so we value every little bit of floor space in there so we can get as many machines in as possible for you guys. Here we go now. Let's show it from a different angle. So I've just put one plate on, and I think these are 5s, and they go down to 10s there, so you got the 5s there, then you got the 10s at the bottom. Okay, here we go then, first proper set. So when I'm sitting in here now, got my hands there, my hand there, pivot points are on my shoulders, so I'm setting, I'm looking here, but really, I'm thinking about big shoulders. And who am I thinking about when it comes to big shoulders? Someone like Brian Buchanan, one of the great old UK boys, biggest shoulder to waist. Joel Stubbs, massive pair of shoulders. Phil Heath, 3D shoulders. I'm thinking about all those guys. Gally Stryden, great pair of shoulders. Go, come on. There we go. Shame for Gary, he had a shit back. There we go. And the good thing about this is, not only does it get your side up perfect, but you can just do partials and slow on the way down, and slow on the way down, and slow on the way down. Come on, you fucker. Oh my mother of fucking God. Oh my mother of God. Now remember, I don't think you can see me on this, so I'll keep talking anyway. See you later, mate. Thanks very much, son. Nice that the members always say goodbye. I was with Tom Platts, and we did I'm not going to get the full story because it'll take too long. There's another time for story time. And we were doing a seminar up in Leeds, and it was like back in the A roads then, there was no motorways perhaps. And we got him back to a muscle machine after the seminar and all the thank yous and the meal after with the promoters. And when he came back to muscle machine, he wanted to do shoulders. No, he said, I've got to train. I said, Tom, it's fucking 1 o'clock in the morning, mate. He said, no, I've got to train. And I said, okay. So we let him in the gym. I said, just drop the keys round here, finish, or keep the keys till tomorrow morning or whatever. I said, but I only put 1 row of lights on. Now, Tom Platts was one of my heroes, and I admired his intensity. It was always about his intensity with Tom. You know, always leaving it all in the gym and more. It was incredible to see and incredible to be around and to train with. So anyway, I let him in the gym and off I went, round the back of the gym, because we had a mobile home at the back of the gym, the muscle machine. Me, Tanya and Ron used to go in. Anyway, so as we went round the back of the gym, oh my God, you can feel my side delts on this, especially after that pressing. As I went round the back of the gym, we had a frosty glass and we had some clear glass, and I climbed up, because I was only a kid, 20s, and I looked over the top into the clear glass, and I couldn't believe what I could see. And what could I see? I could see Tom Platts going up and down the rack, from the little ones to the big ones, and back down to the little ones, and back up to the big ones, going up until it was just moving just like I was on there. And the next morning, I said to Tom, I said, why was you training that time of night, and why was you doing the laterals till there was nothing left at 1 or 2 in the morning? And he got a book out. He goes, Dino, look. He goes, I'm 326 days out for the Mr. Olympia. And he was. And I thought, that's the fucking difference. That's the difference. And that's why sometimes when I'm training, I can be Tom Platts, I can be Lou Ferrigno, I can be Franco Columbo, I can be all those things, because those guys trained and left it all in the gym. Tom Platts, what a guy, what a guy. Here we go. One more set. Come on, one more set. Let's get a big one on there. So I put a big plate on there. Let me just show you. There we go. So there's a big plate there, look. There's a big plate. So you got all the little ones and it goes down to the big one there, look. So I'm quite down the, quite far down the rack. Here we go. Let's get a nice setting. No idea what you're going to see, but hopefully you're going to feel some passion. So my hands are in. I'm leaning over. I've got one big plate on there. So That's a big jump, 10 kilo. One. But I've had a bit of rest because I've been talking to you guys about the old days. And 4, 3, and 4, slow. And power. Fight the negative always. And power up. And fight the negative. Come on. You're not just going to get side out. You've got to earn it, mate. You've got to earn it like Platt. Like Heath. You've got to earn it. Here we go. Come on, I'm doing it. You're Tom fucking Platt, right? It's 1985, let's go. Come on, you're looking through the window, looking at yourself, mate. You're not looking at Tom Platt, you're looking at you, mate. Let's go, come on. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Oh, you bastard. What a machine, man. What a machine. Oh, man, my hand, my arms feel so light. There you go, look. So for 30 seconds, I was Tom Platt. Oh my God. Unfortunately, my legs aren't like Tom Platt's. Holy shit. Next exercise, rear delts. Now, normally I'd like to do rear delts with the dumbbells, but just for a change, I'm going to show you this machine. I'll turn it around from this side so you can see it eventually. It's got one of those stacks where the pin doesn't go all the way through. It goes halfway through, and so you've got to make sure it's pushed in. And this old machine, I'm not too sure even what make this is and where they got it from. I'm trying to think. And the peg has gone, so you got to grab the nut underneath here, which is hard. But there you go. Seat's a bit wobbly. It's a great machine. And what I find with these, a lot of people do it here, which I think is terrible because you're wasting a lot of movement. If I have my hands on the handles, which I'm going to look, I've got another 2 or 3 inches of stretch there. So I can't understand why you do it. I know why you do it, because it's hard. Because what you got to do here, first thing you got to do is lock your arms, lock your elbows out, your wrists out, sorry. So from there to there, slow and power, and slow and power. There we go, look. There we go, look. There we go. Now to get the 3 heads of your shoulders in perfection, you need to do some mass, which I've just done on the first press. I've done the side delts for the outside, and I'm doing these for the rear delts. So in my head now, I'm working the 3 caps. You've got the mass on the top there, you've got the side here, because you can never be too wide, and then you've got the rears at the back to give yourself that 3D look. And if you don't know what 3D looks like in bodybuilding, look at Phil Heath in his heyday, and still now, it looks great. It looks great. Right, let's get some weight on it. I'll turn it around from this angle. I'll show you the dumbbells some other time, but for today I want to show you this machine. It's a great machine. And like I said to you, when the dumbbell area is busy, out of respect to the guys and girls, I won't get down there. So here we go, let's just move this up slightly and slightly over there so I can show you. There we go. So these are 10 kilo plates, and as I said, look, you can't get the peg all the way through, so I always give it a bit of a tap there. But this machine is absolutely fantastic, it is. So set the seat right, get these at the right, and don't you hold it like that, you know, grow some bollocks, and then what you do, get your handles there, swing them around. So look at how much more stretch I'm getting by going that far back. From here, look, I'm losing nearly 3 inches there, look, nearly 3 inches of stretch, okay? So in my head, I'm getting a full stretch and a full contraction, which is you want on every single movement, a full stretch and a full contraction. So here we go. So from here, you plant your feet nice and tight, you look focused, and you think of someone like Phil Heath and his delts, okay? 1, 2, 3, oh, you fucker, 1, that's nice, and 2, and fire, and then I'm fighting it, and then I'm powering it back, and then I'm fighting it, and then I'm powering it back, and I'm fighting. Here we go. So pull it back, resist, pull it back, resist, pull it back, and when the pain sets in, you just keep fucking going. You don't bounce the weights like I just did then. You power it back, and you do 3, because you're the fucking bollocks. 1, 2, and one more, I got one more, come on, you got one more, don't you? There you go. those last few reps really are more for my head than anything else, just to show that I can do it. But I mean, look at the guys on the DVD now. Can I zoom in on this? Have a look. There we go. Look at those guys there. Look. Look at that. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Look at that, mate. Look at that. What physiques. Right then. Last set. Right, last set. And I'll tell you what's great about this place. In between sets, I was just having a good chat with one of the lads, Ricky, you won't mind me telling him his name. And we have a good old chat and we get some fucking inspiration from each other. And he's going for a hard time. He's had a couple of injuries. So we had a good chat and just saying, mate, we're fucking better than this. We're the bollocks we are, mate. We fucking are. And sometimes it takes a bit of madness. Here we go. I'll put another plate on. Here we go. And slow. And 2. And 3. I tell you what, fuck it, let's put another plate on. I'm not even going to count from 3, I'm going to count from 1. Right, my wrists are locked out, my hands are in the right position. Here we go. Oh, 1, I don't know what I've done that for. 2, I like to punish myself. And 3. And 4. 5, come on, Dino, you're great, mate, you're great. 6. Come on in. Enjoy the pain, enjoy the pain, enjoy the pain, enjoy the pain, enjoy the pain. Come on, come on, enjoy the pain. Oh my fucking God, man. Oh my God. Like you can see me on this. There we go. So that's shoulders done. I've done some pressing. I've done some side delts. I've done some rear delts. Short and sweet. Short and sweet. And I tell you what, let's get some shrugs done. Let's get some traps done. Let's get some traps done. I'm going to show you a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous shrug machine. Gym 80 again. Let me show you. So this is the shrug machine here. Well, it's actually not just a shrug machine. It's a Gym 80 shoulder press, bench press. So you can put a bench underneath it there, look there, and use it as a bench press. 2 different handles. We welded the one on there. This one here, that's the original. It's got massive, I think they're 20 kilo plates, even or 15 kilo plates. They're massive. Let me just show you. No stopper on there. It's a great machine. It's very, very weighty. But yeah, try it out next time you're in. And what I'll do is I'm going to only do 2 sets. I'm going to do set there, turn around this way, do a set there and set there. Well, you'll see me anyway. But the good thing, what you got to be careful of is your traps. Is your overdevelopment. We had a guy. I mean, we all had names back in the day. We had this guy called Greg the Neck. He's a Brummie. He's probably still around, still alive, hopefully. And Greg the Neck, he was known just for his traps. But it makes your shoulders look narrow, so you've got to find that fine balance. Anyway, right, let's get a set on. That's enough of my chit chat. There we go. I'll tilt it down so you should get me in it. Here we go. I've got 10, 20, 30, about 40k on there. Make sure that's pushed in. There we go. I think she's probably going to be a bit too spicy for me. Oh shit! I've overcooked it anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then from there, I ain't going to do 10 on this bastard now. The other handles, but I've got my hands overhand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh God, it's hot in here. 7, 8, 9. Great for your traps. 10. There you go. It's your trapezius all the way down your back there. Here we go. Overhand grip again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Well, I ain't gonna get nothing out of this one. Let's see. Come on. Come on. Oh, there you go. Fuck all left, mate. Fuck all left. Let's drop it right down for the last set. I've got to be honest, since I've been doing this stuff for Dino's Gym TV, I've actually probably trained quite a lot harder than normal because of, I don't want to embarrass myself. Here we go, last set then. Last set. Just catch my breath. Oh. Whew. Right, last set, here we go. Front on. Here we go, last set then. Front on. Front on. You can see the full beauty of this beast. Let's see if I make it a little bit closer or that'll spoil it. There we go. Probably cut my head off, you don't need to see that. Here we go. Don't need to see my head. 1, 2, 3 slow, 4 slow, 5 slow, 6 slow, 7 slow, 8 slow, 9 slow, 10 slow. 1 squeeze and slow, 2 squeeze and slow, 3 squeeze and slow, 4 hard. Like I said, probably can't see me in full picture, but this is great for your traps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, big traps. 8, 9, 10. We've done the mass with the press. So, gym 80, side lateral, side. We've done the read out machine, and now shrugs, big traps. 5, 1. That's me fucking done. Let's sit over here out of the way. Holy mother of God. Oh my God. Oh dear. So I'm sitting here on one of the hardest machines in the gym. Old Sparky. But yeah, I really enjoyed that workout. That was great. So just to reiterate, this is your takeaway from this. Make sure you do some pressing. I can't even lift my arms up. Feeling mass on your shoulders. Do your side delts, whether it's a lat machine or whether it's a seated laterals, I can't even talk, standing lateral raises, or a lat machine like the Gym 80 I used over there. And then your rear delts, I have some bent over dumbbells, but today I showed you our fantastic old school rear delt machine. And then from there, I finished off on some shrugs, which I didn't think was really going to do. But if you look on there, look, there's Dusty and Ron there, look. And they're training shoulders at mine, and they're using the Viking press there. That's a great machine for your shoulders. I used that on the last shoulder workout. There's Big Ron doing it there. And that's it just there, look. There it is. There it is. So yeah. There we go. Let's get this back to small. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to leave your comments as well. And if there's anything you want me to train, anything you want me to show you, any stories you want me to tell you. And I'll probably, as the workouts go on and on, I feel a bit, not more confident, I feel a bit like, self-conscious when I'm doing these, because although I like talking in front of the camera, and I do, yeah, this is all new to me, but I love it. I just want to share the passion with you, and I hope you feel the passion from my workouts. I really do. But in a place like this, it's so easy to train because you're surrounded by passion, and there's people on this wall now who are no longer with us. There we go. Oh, brilliant. Okay, now where did all the years go? Look at that. Where did all the years go? Anyway, this is Dino. Oh, look at Cedric, yeah. Me and Cedric there, back in the day. Nice. This is Dino for Dino's Gym TV. Have a fantastic day. That's a fucking set.